Welcome to Daily Dose of Parenting, your reliable resource for parenting tips, insights, and guidance. We're here to guide you through the joys and challenges of parenthood, offering useful advice every step of the way. Don't forget to subscribe for regular updates. Today, we're delving into an exciting topic: the 10 important cognitive milestones your little one will reach in their first 3 months. Understand these milestones, and you'll be able to better appreciate the fascinating world of your newborn's cognitive development. So, without further ado, dive into the fascinating world of your newborn's cognitive development. Starting off with attention and focus. Here's something fascinating. Newborns can briefly focus on objects or faces that are within 8 to 12 inches of their face. In the first few weeks, their world is a blur, but by around 2 months, their focus sharpens. They start to sustain their gaze on an object or person for longer periods. An adorable stare-off with your baby isn't just a heartwarming moment. So next time you catch your baby's eye, know that it's an important step in their cognitive development. Moving on to sensory exploration. In these early months, babies begin to explore their environment, not by wandering around but through their senses. They're like little detectives, picking up clues from the world around them. They respond to sounds, especially voices, and are intrigued by bright, high-contrast visuals. Imagine how fascinating a simple black and white pattern can be for them. This sensory exploration is a crucial part of their cognitive development. Your baby's curiosity is their first step towards understanding the world around them. Next up is object tracking. You'd be amazed at how much your little one is learning just by watching the world around them. Around the 2-month mark, babies start to develop the ability to follow moving objects with their eyes. This skill, known as visual tracking, is quite remarkable and is an early sign of their developing motor skills and depth perception. It's like they're saying, "Hey, I see you, and I'm keeping tabs on you." This simple act of following objects is a significant milestone in your baby's visual development. Now let's discuss recognition of caregivers. Early in life, newborns begin to distinguish their caregivers. This is a beautiful process where they respond to familiar voices, touch, and even scent. You may see their facial expressions change when they hear your voice or feel your touch. Their recognition of you is often met with calming reactions, making those midnight cuddles all the more special. This is their first social bond, laying the foundation for trust and attachment. Your baby's recognition of you is their first social bond, strengthening your connection. Up next, memory development. A fascinating facet of your infant's growth is the development of short-term memory. Even at this early stage, your little one begins to remember familiar faces and sounds. This is evident in their reactions, which can vary significantly when exposed to familiar versus unfamiliar stimuli. This budding ability to recall is not just adorable, but also forms the bedrock of their future learning experiences. Your baby's developing memory is a fascinating process, forming the basis of their future learning. Moving on to social interaction. Even at this tender age, your baby is a budding social butterfly. They begin to show basic social behaviors, such as offering a gummy smile in response to familiar faces or voices. This is known as early social cognition. It's their way of communicating with you and the world around them. It's heartwarming to see how they start connecting and interacting, isn't it? These early interactions are your baby's first steps into the social world. Next, we have early problem solving. At this tender age, babies are already starting to grasp basic cause and effect relationships. For instance, when they cry, they quickly learn that it can get them attention, or even a feeding. It's fascinating, isn't it? These seemingly simple actions are actually early problem-solving skills in the making. And guess what? These skills are setting the stage for your baby's future decision-making abilities. So remember, each cry or fuss is a step towards their cognitive development. These early problem-solving skills lay the foundation for your baby's future decision-making abilities. Let's talk about response to stimuli. As infants grow, they begin to show more defined responses to the world around them. They might react to sudden loud noises by startling or crying, a clear signal of their developing auditory senses. but they're also learning to be soothed by gentle sounds or lullabies, showing their ability to differentiate between various types of stimuli. Understanding your baby's responses can help you better cater to their needs and comfort them. Now, onto exploration of own hands. Around 2 to 3 months, a fascinating shift occurs. Infants begin to discover their own hands and fingers. You might notice them bringing their hands to their mouth or clenching them. This isn't just cute, it's crucial. It contributes to their sensory exploration and hand-eye coordination. It's like they're saying, "Hey, these are my hands, and they can do stuff." This self-discovery is an exciting milestone in your baby's journey of self-awareness. Finally, we have facial imitation. Around the tender age of 2 to 3 months, infants start to mirror simple facial expressions. This could be a joyful smile in return to a friendly face, or even a playful tongue sticking out when they see someone else doing the same. This adorable mimicry isn't just for fun. It's a sign of early social awareness and a crucial communication tool. Your baby's imitation of your facial expressions is their way of communicating and bonding with you. That concludes our exploration of the 10 important cognitive milestones from 0 to 3 months. We've seen how babies start focusing, track objects, recognize caregivers, develop memory, engage socially, solve problems, respond to stimuli, explore their hands, and imitate facial expressions. Each of these milestones is a crucial step in a child's cognitive development. Bear in mind, every child evolves at their rate, so there's no need for concern if your little bundle of joy hasn't achieved all these milestones just yet. Stay tuned to Daily Dose of Parenting for more enlightening information. Until we meet again, cherish every moment of your parenting journey.